Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag enters a crucial week as questions build over his future. How much longer can Manchester United continue like this? The performance Erik Ten Hag's side served up against Tottenham was embarrassing, worse than any home display his team delivered in his first season in charge. It appears Ten Hag is taking United backwards instead of forwards. The Premier League table does not lie, with the team languishing in 13th place. United have taken 7 points from a possible 18, and the excuses are fast running out for Ten Hag. Manchester United fans feel flat right now, deflated and angry and fearful the club is once again being left behind. You can imagine the same anxiety is spreading to the players too, some of who are new signings, others have seen it all before. According to the Mail, the majority of players back Ten Hag, but the feeling in the dressing room is that he is on borrowed time, and that is said to have contributed to a dip in performance levels this season. The suggestion is that Ineos undermined the manager with the way they spoke with other bosses in their end-of-season review. Ten Hag was given a one-year extension, which runs to 2026. So next summer, he would be back in the same boat, 1 year left to run. Ineos did not feel confident handing the manager a more substantial extension. United have tried to have a fresh start this season with a new coaching staff around Ten Hag, but after watching the Tottenham game at the weekend, you wouldn't know it. Is that down to the players? Have some of them checked out, now fearing the inevitable? Christian Eriksen opened the door for this kind of discussion last week when he said FC 20 wanted to win their match more than the United players did.
I think I'd be mostly disappointed as a team. I think we wanted more, but it was far from good enough. And yeah, like just being said also in the change room, I think they look like they wanted it more than us, and that can't be right. And then personally, I think you score a goal and after you think you're a match winner, but then opposite, it's going to be the other way.
Ineos are in no hurry to axe Erik Ten Hag. Getting rid of the manager so soon after they backed him would also reflect badly on them. A decision has been made following the Tottenham game to stick by him, but Ten Hag can ill afford another serious setback. This week, United have 2 away games at Porto and then Aston Villa. That's when we will find out if the players are still fighting for Ten Hag or if they have begun to accept the inevitable. We saw what happened at the end with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when the team capitulated away at Watford. It was clear his time was up. Now, heading into an international break, Villa Park is not an easy place to go, but United won there last season. Ten Hag's side have a tough task to do so again and breathe new life into the 2024-25 season. In a nutshell, Manchester United's recent performances have raised serious concerns about Erik Ten Hag's tactics, his future, and the direction of the team. The poor showing against Tottenham, where United looked disjointed and out of ideas, is a reflection of deeper problems. Last 2 seasons, United appeared to be on an upward trajectory under Ten Hag, winning 2 trophies and finishing 3rd in the Premier League in 2022-23 season. However, this season tells a different story. United are languishing in 13th place with just 7 points from 6 games, far from the top 4 form expected of them. Ten Hag's tactics, which brought success last 2 seasons, seem to be falling flat. His insistence on building from the back and pressing high has left the team exposed at key moments. The rigidity in his substitutions, like leaving Bruno Fernandes on for full matches despite poor performances, shows a reluctance to adapt to situations. His reliance on key players like Fernandes and Rashford, who have underperformed, has hampered the team's ability to find solutions during games. Moreover, the team's lack of consistency is worrying. One week they play with intensity, the next they look lethargic and disjointed. This suggests a lack of tactical coherence or player buy-in to Ten Hag's vision. Christian Eriksen's recent comments about FC 20 wanting to win more than United reflect a deeper issue, a lack of hunger or motivation among the squad, which is alarming for a club of United's stature. The dressing room atmosphere is another red flag. While most players reportedly back Ten Hag, there is a sense that some have mentally checked out, perhaps anticipating that the manager's time is running out. When players feel a manager is on borrowed time, it often leads to a dip in performance as they become uncertain about the future. This could explain the team's sluggish start to the season and their uninspired performances on the pitch. Ten Hag's relationship with the board also seems precarious. While Ineos has publicly backed him, the hesitation to offer a long-term contract extension suggests a lack of full confidence in him as the long-term solution. This indecision can further undermine his authority and create a sense of instability within the club. Ten Hag's future at Manchester United is now hanging in the balance. With tough upcoming fixtures, including away games against Porto and Aston Villa. The next couple of weeks could determine whether he stays or goes. If United suffer further setbacks, it could signal the end of his tenure, much like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's downfall after a similar string of poor results. United fans have seen this cycle before: promising starts followed by managerial instability and underperformance. Ten Hag's challenge is not just tactical, but also psychological. He needs to get his players fighting for him again or risk losing control of the dressing room entirely. His upcoming matches are critical. If United fail to show improvement, both in performance and results, Ten Hag may not survive beyond the international break. Manchester United cannot afford to continue in this downward spiral, and unless Ten Hag can quickly turn things around, the club may be forced to make another managerial change to salvage their season. If you're a United fan, it's time to rally behind the team. Let's hope Ten Hag can inspire the squad and get back to winning ways. The next few matches are crucial. Stay tuned and support the Red Devils.